You want to impress your Valentine with a restaurant quality meal in just a few minutes? Let's make steak and lobster, but with a twist. We're not steaming the lobster, we're going to turn it into a rich, creamy lobster thermidor sauce. Let's go. So as I mentioned, we're making filet mignon with a lobster thermidor sauce. Got a couple of beautiful filet mignons here. I've got my lobster tails over there. First thing I need to do is I need to make my mashed potatoes. I've got my water, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get these potatoes in the water. I'm gonna bring these potatoes to a boil and cook them for 20 minutes. All right, I moved the potatoes to the stove so that we could have a little room to talk about the wine. I'm doing this a little bit out of order. We're jumping into the wine right now because once I start cooking, everything is gonna go really fast, and we're gonna go ahead and just move into the tasting once I'm done. So to pair with my filet mignon and lobster thermidor sauce and mashed potatoes, my truffle mashed potatoes I should add, I've got the 2018 Joseph Phelps Insignia. This is produced in St. Helena. I decanted this for quite a few hours a little earlier and put it back into the bottle. Super dark, but it's got a nice little glow to it. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon dominant blend. Very fruit forward on the nose. Getting some vanilla, little cocoa. Smells like a baked pie, just like a sweet pie. I can't identify, like maybe a cherry pie, I think. Yes. So as a matter of fact, I was trying to grab in my database or my thought process what I was smelling, and it smelled like a fruit pie, like I said, but it smells like cherry hostess pie. It smells like the way cherry hostess pie tastes to me. I remember tasting cherry hostess pie, and this smells like that taste. I know that makes sense to you, right? Wow. Let's give it a taste. So it's very fruit forward. The way that fruit is on the nose, it's carrying over on the palate as well. I mean, extremely fruit forward. That cherry is prominent. I'm getting a little eucalyptus. I'm getting slight bitterness on the finish. It is medium bodied, closer to full body. It's a mouthful. Very tasty Cabernet Sauvignon, Cab dominant blend. Yeah, this is a worthy date night wine. So we got filet mignon, we got lobster thermidor. You see the lobster tails and the filet. You gotta have something worthy. You gotta have a nice bottle of wine. And this Joseph Phelps Insignia is a really nice bottle of wine. It's worthy of the filet mignon and the lobster tails, the lobster thermidor. The potatoes are still boiling. I've got my lobster tails. I want to go ahead and get these cut out of the shells and get the meat cut up for the lobster thermidor sauce. These lobster tails have already been steamed. So I'm gonna get this meat chopped up. I'm gonna sit this in the refrigerator. I wanna keep this nice and cold while we're waiting for the need for it. My potatoes have cooked, so I'm ready to go ahead and get them mashed up. All right, got some butter I'm gonna add to my potatoes. heavy cream. I'm gonna add half of it first. And the rest of it. Got some white pepper. Salt. Got some truffle oil that I'm going to add to my potatoes. Hence the name truffle mashed potatoes. Taste the potatoes. That's good. That is really good. All right, so let's get these filet mignon cooked. Got these 2 fillets here and I want to get them, make sure I got them dried off with some paper towel, pat them down really nice and dry. I'm gonna season them with some salt and black pepper. I'm gonna cook these fillets 3 minutes per side. I want to sear the sides of the fillet as well. Throw in some butter for basting. I'm also going to add some rosemary and thyme. I'm just going to smash these garlic cloves and throw these in. Now I'll baste the steaks by spooning the butter over them. I'm gonna cover them and allow them to rest while I make the Thermidor sauce. So to make the Thermidor sauce, I'm gonna start with my butter. Got some shallots, garlic, I want to saute this up just until it's fragrant, not looking for a brown or anything on it. I'm going to hit this with a splash of wine. I want to allow that wine to reduce by half. All right, so to this, I'm going to add my heavy cream. Dijon mustard. I've got some Gruyere cheese. Parmesan cheese, paprika, fresh cracked black pepper, give it a good stir. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Now to this, I'm gonna add my lobster. Make sure the lobster's nice and coated. I'm gonna turn my heat off. I've got some lemon, fresh lemon. I'm gonna squeeze some lemon juice in there. All right, nice consistency. Let's give it a taste. That's good. When plating, start with the truffle mashed potatoes and top them with the filet. Spoon the lobster sauce onto the filet. Top it with chives and parsley. All right, my filet mignon with lobster thermidor sauce and truffle mashed potatoes is done. I'm ready to taste. Let's give these mashed potatoes a try first. With the lobster sauce. That's good. Let's get into this filet. I got it cooked the way that I like it. Let's see if it pairs. Wow, that's really good. That's all I can say is it's really good. And immediately I gotta double check. That is a perfect pairing. I'm Chef Glenn B, and as always, eat well.